Part 2. I hope it's only up 2. So we need to add the pictures from Dropbox. So when you get access to Dropbox, it'll probably look like, it'll probably start here. So as I mentioned, each property, each job has its own folder. So I remember that was 408 Magnolia. I'm going to try to find 2 pictures from the same vantage point. So 2 befores, 2 afters, each from the same vantage point. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to go back to our invoice where we left it. I'm just going to delete these photos. This is a prior week. Control V. Let's go back. Alright, let's get another before. I like this one. So I want to get, different areas of the yard in each picture. I know that just from my own knowledge that all these pictures is just the backyard. If it was the front yard, I'd probably have 2 back, 2 front before, 2 back, 2 front after. So that's my before. Let me find the afters. So that was the same vantage point. Oops. Put that there. So you can see that is the after of that. See how they look the same? And then let's get one of, I think that's it. Maybe we can do better. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So usually I have to size the photos, but by my luck today, they all fit, and they're all the same size roughly. So click one photo, hit Control and then A. That selects all the photos. Go to Format, click this thin box. All right. Let's get rid of the space. We're going to call this 408 Magnolia before. And I'm just going to copy that and go down here, say after. This blue line signifies the print preview, or like the print view. So wherever those lines are different pages, as you probably know. So I think I can get all this on one page. Well, 2 pages, 1 and 2. And I'm going to say on here, refer to photos below. Alright, so that is this right here talking about the Dropbox. So let's just do a quick double check. Alright, this is invoice 18340, 18340. The PO is 179887. And that's on the top, remember? Oops. 179887, it's also right here. Alright, I'm good with that. Service date range should be the 20 to the 26. Awesome. Invoice date is tomorrow. Cool. Okay. How many yards are there? 140. I remember that one of the 140 is that Magnolia property. There was only 139 on the PO. I'm going to check the blanks and make sure that only the blanks are tick mark A. There's 7 of them. There were 7 on the invoice from the sub. Hopefully there's just one other tick mark, that B. B is Magnolia Lane. They agree here. I double checked the title of Amber McDaniel, Operational Support Coordinator. The photos are from the same vantage point of the yard. 6/25 is that date. And it says here 6/25. I think that's good. So I print this to PDF, and then I also have to save them a copy. So I'm going to make a copy of this outside. New book. I'm going to save this. Oops. I'm going to save the new copy. And I use a very specific naming convention. So all I'm going to do is update that to 340, which matches the invoice number here. I'm done with this file. This one, I'm hoping that I accidentally paused it, so I'm hoping that I'm back in the game. I'm just going to keep rolling with it. So now I just need to print this to PDF. So File, print. Mine's ScanSoft. I don't know what yours looks like. I always look at the preview. Looks good to me. So it's 2 pages of an invoice. You can even see here, blank A, blank A, blank A, blank A, no other tick marks. Blank A, and a B. And there are beautiful 4 photos on the bottom. I'm going to hit print. I'm going to save this with the same naming convention as I saved the PDF version. I'm sorry, the Excel version. Just going to say 340. And do a double check and make sure that looks good. Looks good to me. Okay, so let's send this to Amber. So I'll go back to the checklist. So I need to email the following files to Amber McDaniel. I respond to her email with the PO, and then I attach the Excel and PDF invoices. So let's do it. This is the long list. You can see the invoice there. So I always like to put the invoice and then I already forgot what it is, short-term memory. 18340. 18340. And also the PO. 179887. And then again, I have to put in the PDF and Excel. Come on. I always double check them. Never know. 18340. Wonderful. Did I do it again? I thought I hit the... .18340, and it's just that one tab. All right. So that's this. Just real quick, I'm going to record the receivable in my financial statements, and then I'm going to record the payable. So I got them open. I just copy. This is for the expense, and then this will be for the invoice. So I'm going to call this 616. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to call that 626, the Sunday. And then this as well. And that's going to be for 620 to 626 servicing. It's going to be invoice 18340 for the bulk of 620 through 626. Forgot the PO. Get rid of that double period. Trying to find the invoice, oh well. Let's do this. What's going on here? So the total amount of receivables, 529471. The applicable sales tax, 40376, and then 489095 should equal 0. It does. Great. Let's get my sub in, and then we're done. So his total for this week is 4095, and then he puts a check right here. Let's actually 409495, and then he subtotals it for me too. So 409495. $4094.95. That should be 0. It is. Let's fix this. Put a border here. And then I'm going to update this invoice number. Just my own tracking. I think that's it. So I'm going to save that. Too easy. Thanks, guys.